Hello and welcome to Today in the News on Vanguard Live. My name is Damlola Ogunshaki, and of course, it's a beautiful Thursday morning in the city of Lagos, southwest Nigeria. Let's move straight to the front pages of the daily list this morning. I'm starting with Vanguard. Vanguard is leading with "We've been borrowing to fund a petrol subsidy." That's coming from the finance minister. Says subsidy unsustainable to engage National Assembly on scrutinization of 22.7 trillion naira ways and means. Awaiting investigations into alleged stamp duty diversion. INEC gets 173 billion naira for elections. You can see that story on page 5. And here we have three photo stories. Of course, this is showing the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, inspecting consignment of the Baumodal voter accreditation system, that's BVAS unit, at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, yesterday. On page 8, there's a anger caution as federal government inaugurates an NDDC board. Tinubu will bring peace, harmony to Nigeria if petrol tanker drivers are threatening strike over harassment by security agents. Also, DSS arrests ISWAP commander, one other for Kogi bomb blast. The stories can be seen on page 13. Stories above: OPS rejects a finance bill, says businesses' woes will worsen. That can be seen on page 9. Still on page 9, new COVID-19 variant not in Nigeria. NCDC saying that ex-minister loses traditional title for disrespecting Bauchi governor. That can be seen on page 13. CBN defense sale of Polaris Bank to SCIL. And that can be seen on page 19. And lastly, on page 16, Olufason. No patriotic Nigerian should sit on the fence or be indifferent to next month's presidential election. And of course, that's the end of quote from Olufason. Now let's move away from that. And the Nation newspaper this morning is leading with Tinubu Shatima, APC chiefs shuts down Kano. That can be seen on pages 4 and 5. The writer says ex-Lagos governor promises to serve Nigerians. Progressive governors will deliver at poll, says Bagudu. EFCC secures 3,785 convictions. The paying a threatening strike. Stories above, we have mosques, 6 shops raised in clash among residents, settlers in Ondo. Air Force redeploys branch chiefs, AOCs. NDDC barred from awarding contracts above limits. And lastly, on the Nation, Wike confident of victory for his preferred presidential candidate. And that's all on the Nation. Punch this morning is leading with Discos hike electricity tariffs secretly. Consumers kick. Discos began new tariffs January 1st. There are other arbitrary increments. That's according to ECAN. 274 trillion naira security budget low. That's according to Refs panel. Fuel marketers boycott private depot. You can see that on page 20. Stories above. 25 buyers invited for Polaris Bank sale. That's coming from CBN. Lastly, on the Punch, I don't understand why assassins killed my brother, son, and wife. That's coming from slain CBN workers' sibling. You can see that story on page 3 of the Punch newspaper. And lastly, let's look at the Guardian. Guardian this morning is leading with debt service gobs 80.6% of 2022 revenue. Federal government seeks fresh 8.8 trillion naira loans. Lawmakers severance orders to cost 228.1 billion naira. Federal government to